Good day and good evening, and welcome back to... Well, right now we're outside, but welcome back to Northhorn with me, Chaiji, but you can just call me Kai. So, once again, we will round up as many people as we can, and then we will go and hang out in Northhorn for about 3 hours. And, I mean, I'm like 2 levels away from being able to access the tower, so who knows, maybe. There's also the possibility that we missed a chance. Could happen. Anyway. Hey Kaj. Hey Chaiji. Hey Bobomet. Hey Lana. Hey Vohijo. Hey Gyasel. Hey Milo. And hey Alice. Hey Kubamana. And hey Crusher. Hope you're all doing very well. Right. Is anyone incoming that I should wait for a sec? Because we do have some slots in just this one full party. Also, 175 stream streak from Ilana. She says, I want to try and find the same instance as you guys again. Is there some magic you can do to help me? I could just invite you to my party. We're in instance 1 right now. On Louis War. Hey Sonic Phantom, hope you're doing well. Everyone that I bring as we enter will land in the same instance. We can even expand to a whole alliance raid, or as much of it as we can fill, because apparently that works. And we will just land in multiple parties when we enter. But to make sure you land in the same instance as me with certainty, you do have to come with me in. Otherwise, you'll have to, like, sit there and shop around. I understand, Crusher. Also, thank you for the resub, Ilana. Thank you so much. The 3 home-cooked adjusted emotes. Oh, Yazel is watering the ocean. Fantastic. Good. Otherwise it'd run out of water. Very important. Well, if we're going in as just 6, then I can probably invite Aradel along as well. That's why the ocean levels are rising. And the reason why we hang out in Tuliholol for that and not in the Phantom Village is because there are instances in the Phantom Village as well. But in Tuliholol, you can just talk with the main Aetheryte to switch instance. In Phantom Village, too bad. Guess. Hey, Jace. Does everyone have to be in the Phantom Village to come along? Or do I have to wait for Milo, or no? Anyone knows? No, okay. Onward we go then. And then we have a little bit of space. Oh, that's a... Huh? Wait, what? I think we joined an actively dying instance, everybody. Nice video. Hope you're doing well. Hey, procrastinauts. Yoop. Made it! Oh, wow. It scales, right? Whee! It's like a fidget spinner. Ow. Right in my ley lines? Okay. Uh-oh. More things come to threaten my ley lines. Ah! You turn right into my ley lines. Noted. That's a weird looking tank. Run! Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow. Such evasion. Not sure how much difference it makes, but it's the only option I have. Pray for me. Hey! Guys, I found the pixel. Ow. Hey, we survived. There were 2 warriors in that critical engagement and none of them tanked. That is That is impressive in a way. Yeah, it says I'm missing 1.8 million GP for triple triad cards I'm missing. Yeah, that would be a time where it would make sense to just have a huge stockpile for of MGP for no reason. I know, sure. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I don't even know if we will hit it. It's a possibility. It's also possible we don't. What a rotation! So what actions did you cast? I used Xenoglossy. Hey Rob Gero, hope you're doing well. How come you never have the glowing weapon drip? What do you mean? Pretty much all of my weapons glow most of the time. The reason why I usually don't have them glow in the same way in thumbnails and such is because it's a lot harder to like make that work with a thumbnail. But most of the time I don't even care. Have you looked like Rob Gero? That is a really weird question. It basically says you're not looking closely enough at my characters. Huh? What? And then making this weird assumption about them right after, before I can even answer. Go on. Explain yourself, Rovgero. So you couldn't see, so you guessed that I didn't like them. That's pretty funny. Nate Alaba, hope you're doing well. No, just we don't look too close to the lizard. We want to stay respectful. Fair enough. I'm genuinely using a specific glowy weapon for Black Mage right now. Like, I specifically chose one. It's not just up to the weapon I happen to be wielding and I didn't feel like slamming it. It's straight up, I chose... Uh-oh. A specific one. Because I like the glow of it. Hey, Faust. Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. Oh, we leveled up Geomancer. Fantastic. What can we do now? Oh, we can heal people when they get punched. Sweet. The healing bell. Ding ding, it's time to get healed, Lamau. What are all these markers for? Silver chests. Ow. That would be a very typical no fun allowed, wouldn't it, Nosha? I also like the resistance weapons. I just tend to use other ones. And for most jobs where it's not my main, I only have so many glamour plates. So. Can only do so much. Wah. I mean, 2,000 healing every time you're hit. It adds up, especially if you're, like, tanking multiple enemies. I'm just saying. If a tank has this for a whole fight and the boss is just punching them every 3 seconds, that is, like, 40,000 healing? As an OGCD, like, solid, it's alright, available to anyone? Not that bad. It's okay, Robgero. It's all in good fun. I just thought it was really funny that we were like, why do you not use them? Do you not like them? I'm like literally actively using one as you're asking. I'm like, huh? What? Huh? Like next time you come in, you're like, why do you never use, like, wear pink? Do you not like the color pink? Ah, thank you so much, Robgero. Oh boy. I don't think I've done this one before. Uh-oh. Ah. Thank you. Sort of balance when you compare it to regular jobs. Yeah, I mean, if you have a job with like a really, really insane buff of some sort, and then it has like other stuff attached. If Geomancer's already like, okay, with just the battle bell, like if that's already alright, then the ringing respite is, you know, that's just extra. It being really, really underwhelming is probably okay. Ow. Right, AoE cones, sure. Nazarov, hope you're doing well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Ow. I'll say, I think those things, Caetsu, were really cool, and because it's not happening super often, they stand out a lot, which I think is a good thing. Doesn't have to be everything, so I think it's fine that there was like one set in Endwalker where they went crazy with it. I will also say that Endwalker was not the first time they did that. Like a really long time ago, we had some crafted sets that were essentially glowy versions of gear we kind of already had. Like it looked like a recolor of the Hall of the Novice gear with a glow on it, and that was an overwhelming glow. Wow. Some subtle sparks in the upper arm. No, 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 no. Let me see if I can find something while we're going here. Can't remember if it was the cashmere stuff. Or if it even shows in the preview. It was essentially like, imagine like a glowing orb of light. You know, it's not exactly an orb, but it's like a glowing light effect just surrounding your upper body. The whole thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Say, Wolfkin, hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. That's amazing. Oh, sure. Exactly my ley lines. Mm-hmm. Bruh. Can you not? This Magicon says, I want gear that allows me to become the sun. That's the spirit. I mean, my perspective on it is that there's plenty of gear for everyone. So if they release something that you're like, I don't like that, fantastic. There's like hundreds of options. You can just not use it. And then let someone else get what they want. And that's fine. Oh, this is a dead instance, everybody. We joined right as the doors closed. Maybe we should hop out and retry after this one. That's actually amazing. How did that even work? It looked like we were like... Oh, there's also critical engagement. We do it after that. It looked like there had been no new joiners for a while when we came, and then the game was just like, why not? Why not? You guys can go if you want. Why not? I love how the waves on that one go so far that it's sometimes just more effective to shoot it from outside the fate itself. The only benefit to re-instance is being able to run tower. Maybe that's a good point. Maybe we should just hang out and have this be our instance. Where we can just party it up and know that we can make it to every fate and every critical engagement because it's just us. That's a great idea. Says instances opening and closing always felt a bit nebulous to me. Yeah, I could see that. I will say though that I understand why they do, like why it's even a thing. Back in Shadowbringers, I would frequently go to Boja and go as warrior and then just farm mobs in the second region. You just pull like a big AoE pull and then kill everything for materials for relics. And what I'd notice is that if I joined like a fresh, like straight off the presses new server, I could pull everything by just, you know, just running a circuit, boom, got everything. But after like 2 hours, or if I joined like a kind of old stinky server that had been on for a bit, I would have to like stop in front of each mob for it to go, oh right, enemies, and then attack. So as the server just keeps a duty going, it seems like it gets like bogged down, like as if like all this information it has to keep track of like slows it down. So it's better to just close, start new. And that's just how they do it. Now, how many hours they think is fine? I don't even know if it's memory leaks, but it's definitely something that's keeping track of that is like slowly bogging it down, it seems. I'll say how to do. Hope you're doing well. I mean, one way, Jace, is if there's like a constantly increasing amount of data that it just doesn't clean up. That would be memory leaks. Like if it's just like every time a mob spawns, it just fills up data that it spawned a mob and it just keeps that information for no reason. It's possible that it's also like, I don't know what it would be, but it could be some sort of relevant information that it is keeping track of that is like is important for the particular instance. I don't know what that would be, but if it's relevant information that it's keeping, then I don't think that qualifies as memory leaks, does it? That's just an increasing project file size. I think. Hey RC, hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. Ow. In my defense, I was busy giving buffs to the tank. I was busy being helpful. Speaking of, I can do this. Uh-oh. My own damage buff is kind of getting a little cracked now. Oops. Then I misclick and do despair. Now that's what you despair over. Oh, 5. Fantastic. What makes you make that choice, Jace? Did I dodge into ice and then forget to make Umbral Hearts? So I couldn't even finish my new remade Astral Fire state. I'm just completely goofing it now. I'm straight goofing it, everybody. For lore reasons. Yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say if it was for some mechanical reason, I'm like, that's a little bit early to make that choice, but I mean, if you're sure. Oh, right, pots, everybody. Hey Naomi, hope you're doing well. These ruins perfectly encapsulate the specific instance we are in right now. We arrived into the burning down village. Oh! Oh, we've lost 4 more players, guys. It's going down. Give me damage buff. Yum, 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 yum. Hey Weaver, hope you're doing well. Hey, go dance. Says I have expect whenever there's a mount pulled out for the Manatee mount to be the go-to. I did that for a while. The reason why I don't is that I'm kind of not a huge fan of really big mounts for general use, and the wings are like almost as close to a small mount as you can get. Just practically. Am I even listening? Wait, what did I say? Oh, I don't think I'm making the critical engagement, everybody. I have to navigate this ruin and slimes. How far? How? Where? What? Thank you. Oh, I completely missed that, Naomi. Slimes. Oh, right. The earthquake immunity, I guess. That's correct, Naomi. I don't know, Jace, I get that. I mean, my expectation was, like, when you said lore-wise, is unless those jobs are, like, massively changed to something you don't like, you'll probably play them. Right? Change! Uh-oh. Run! And then come back! Uh-oh. And this is something about getting into Savage Never Cold. How long does it usually take until it releases? And Hector does a guide. So I can go through the MSQ and see what jobs I like with Evolved. I think usually it takes like a couple weeks before the normal one comes out. And then like an extra week before Savage comes out. Hector, on the other hand, may not put out a guide for like the last boss immediately because, you know, he has to see it done as well. But it might only take a couple days for him to get to like the guide for the first boss, if even that. Caetsu says, if you buy the special copy of the Evercold, do you get early access or something? Is that the norm? Uh-oh, I didn't look and I died. Sorry about that, guys. If you have bought... No, wait, no. No, the special version does not give you anything special in regards to playing at all. Unlike certain other games... Final Fantasy XIV does not do that. You don't get special fancy schmancy early access for buying the like more expensive version. However, if you pre-order or buy the game, like buy the expansion, then you get early access, quote unquote, like 3 or 4 days before the technical official release. What's kind of nonsensical about that is that you can buy the expansion in that early access period, and it still counts and gives you early access from that moment. So, I think it's just like a weird way of saying, technically it releases on this day, but we will tell the not knowers that it releases later, so you can get a sneak peek before the servers get slammed. But everyone gets it. You don't have to pay extra for that. You just have to pay it. Like, you just have to buy the expansion, then you get access. Dawntrail was 5 days. Dawntrail, you got access, like, Friday morning, while the official release was Tuesday morning in EU, if I recall correctly. Uh-oh. And they had access Thursday. I mean, you had access Thursday night. Like, night. Because we all got access at the same second. So it would have been Tuesday night then, right? Hey, yo, what's this? Guys! Uh-oh. Never mind. Guys, I have the raid bot off. Here it comes! Wha-bam! That's a really, really cursed earthly star that I don't want any part of. Thank you very much. I could use that during ley lines for more raid buff. Level 39! We're getting there! We're getting... Oh, there's the silver chest. Now we're down to 12 people, everybody. Wow. Is there a mountain north also? I think there is something, yeah. No, just as I understand why they try to what they try to make with the weather spell, but that makes for a really sad raid buff. What do you mean? It's 20 seconds. It's a 50% uptime raid buff. Like how can that be sad? You know, the worst part is that Lamia fate happens, and then because of how this particular zone has decided to structure itself, we have this right after. Ah! How many gaze mechanics do you want? Yes. Dang it. I almost made it. Raid buff! Wah! Ah, there you go, Jace. I was thinking, how could it be Thursday night? Because that's so many hours earlier than it was for EU. That doesn't work, but super late Thursday being technically like Friday in the dead of night at the start of the day, that tracks. This one is much easier if you just stick right under the boss. Probably. I think it's also a lot easier on standard controls, for me at least. I just don't... Like, I'm just fine like this. I'll just find a way to do it without. What will happen first? Level 40 or max Geomancer? Hey, Brontome! Hope you're doing well. Geo by a lot? Well, there you go. Right, we're still busy maxing out all of the old jobs because they level faster. I like how Necromancer and Oracle are right next to each other, both of them being like the mega cursed jobs that do something weird that can just delete yourself. I'm thinking Oracle next. Oh, we have a little bit of a bet going on because some say Geo, some say 40. Dang it! Guys, we already lost the raid buff. It turned into something else. Dang it! BK Zone says, do you do a video of stuff you want to do in prep before Evercold? This will be my first new expansion. I want to be prepared. I don't usually do that, no. Other people do that. But I don't usually do that. There's also the part that what I do at the start of an expansion is very much content creator coded. Like, legitimately, I have explained before that the order I level jobs in is partly related to me making guides. Yeah, I see it now, Noja. I see it. So specific, you order order your level every time? No, not exactly. I usually level a job that is a DPS, so I can get all the MSQ XP for that job. Then I level the 2 new jobs. Hey Jed, hope you're doing well. The point being that that would be based on what I want to do, and like my stance on this whole thing is that for the most part you can do whatever you want. Like if you want a savage raid, you should probably, you know, get ready and do extremes early and things like that. If you want to do all the side quests, you don't need me to tell you that you should probably get to it, right? Just do the thing. But if you followed my Savage starter guide, you'd probably have information on that already. I think Aradil died out in the wilderness, guys. We may have to go and help an elf after this. Help an elf. Oh, Milo's already on it. Fantastic. But yeah, unlike something like, I don't know, WoW, BK Zone, there isn't really much where it's like you have to do things in this order or you'll be way behind. You do the MSQ, maybe do some, like unlock the optional dungeons. There will probably be 2 of them. And then I guess for Evercold, get on that weekly objectives list. Zena said hi here once or twice. Hey gamer, hope you're doing well. Ooh, treasure. Oh, a carrot, fantastic. Fruity Snacks does not say hi here very much. There you go, Noja. Someone randomly told me that last time when I was complaining about it being too hard. They're like, just do this. I'm like, oh. Oh, yeah, that is way easier. Very nice, gamer. That is true. Zane does put out videos on things like prepare this, for instance, in the context of like preparing things for a patch drop so that you can make extra money, things like that. Yay, the 100th fate. But I don't. I think the closest I've gone to that is that in anticipation of a patch drop, I did mention to people to maybe don't fall for all of the money-making tricks, because if everyone does it, then you're just gonna lose money anyway. Which is true. Yeah, I just, for now, have been keeping the carrots because I don't even know if I want to sell them or if I want to use them. So I'm just here doing nothing. Mushroom! Yeah, Zane does make videos like that. That could help. I don't know if I will make something like that, but I also think it's still very early to make preparation like that. It's like... there's still like... 5 months. Until we have to even, until it actually happens. But I will say, when it comes to time, like things where you might be like, might actually have to hurry, is if you want to be up to date, like be able to keep up with like weekly objectives and whatnot, you should probably do the MSQ quickly when it comes. So make sure that you have cleared the current MSQ at all times and have a job ready to go. If you can, make sure you have as high item level as possible, because that's going to help you clear it faster. And then you just have to make sure to do the weekly objective stuff, which, you know, basically that, except it's going to be different in Evercold. And yeah, if you want to do Savage, that means that you want to do extreme farming to get all the gear you need from that. And yeah, it's not negotiable. If you want to do Savage on week 1, then you want that extreme weapon and those extreme accessories so you can get started immediately. And then make sure you have Gil, because crafted gear is going to be heckin' expensive, and food is going to be heckin' expensive, and material is going to be heckin' expensive, and gem drafts are going to be scarce as all get out in the first few weeks. So either be ready to craft a lot yourself, which you might not have time for if you want to like Savage week 1, and get ready to have a lot of money, because you're going to need it. But I'm not exactly one to give, like, money-making tips, so... And my guild basically comes from me just happening to have it and not spend very much. So, that's, like, the advice I can give, but it's not advice that, like solves it. Naomi, hope you're doing well. But all of those things, BK, are things that are not even close to being time to worry about. Unless, of course, you go, oh, I need to make a lot of money. That might take a while, actually. Alright, Telema, have a good day. Yeah, we're really coming down to the core here with this dead instance. How many people are left in the instance, actually? 11! Ooh. Pots. There. Wait, that's true, Jace. What? Huh? Why is it dying then? I don't understand. What? Ha! Guys, observe. For I have found a way to be a few inches taller. Behold. Behold my tallness. You know, the best part about that is I can't even see your eyes. I'm pretty sure that even with that, Erdal is still taller. Yep. DK Santos, do you think there will ever be another playable race, or will it be a Lala forever? There will never be another playable race. We were told with the Lala and the Viera and Rothgar additions that there will not be any more race additions to 14. You can copium and hopium all you want. It would require that they change their mind on that statement first. Like, it's not even whether I'm like, I think they won't. I'm like, they literally said, that's it, no more. I mean, yeah, that is true, Philippe. There will never be another playable race until there is one. Which is to say, if they ever change their mind, it will be that easy that they just go, oh, yeah, well, we changed our minds. But we were told, at least for now, the info that goes is... Nope. Going to be a Moogle? I have a feeling that that will not happen. Oh boy. Oh boy! You're kidding me. Warmer, warmer, colder, warmer, colder. Hello Milo, hello Milo. Yeah, he says, if you want to sell some of those carrots, I'll buy some for 2 mil each. I know they're at least 3 mil. I'll say, hey, fat man. Hope you're doing well. That's the mount from Northhorn. Fantastic. Ferocious. Yeah, on Louisoix, those are like 3.14. Also, I see that Twitch wanted an ad break. So hopefully not all of it. Oh, Necromancer. Now that I have it, boom, one more. So I hope not all of you get sucked into the ad hole, but see you in a bit then. Oop. Hey Tongue, hope you're doing well. Maybe maybe what happened is that a different server had opened, and that just took priority, and when that filled, it eventually refilled this one. Truly, these field operation servers work by eldritch magic. What do the carrots do to be worth 3 million? they give you access to special treasure that can, hypothetically, be worth a lot. For instance, you could loot another carrot. But it's also part of an achievement. And you know how people are with achievements. Blech. Say Dragoon TN. By the way, am I remembering this correctly? Is Dragoon TN Angel? Yep. Fair enough. Let's see if I can remember that. Oops. You know, the weather spell actually is a pretty convenient timing to double weave the bells. No target needed, it's instant, it does a thing. Windblade! Man, and now we had just gotten comfortable with it being our room. And then all these new people come in. The Infinity Carrot. Now that would sell. Community only instance. I think we need a lot more people to do that. But that would be funny. The Kai horn. That does remind me of when I put out a video where I did bring up the topic of like certain data centers being a little bit dead due to, you know, party find and all that. And then the day, like immediately the next day, I had a daily hangouts stream planned. And I think people called it the hostile takeover. Like, ah, yeah, the data center's dead. Anyways, so we're doing dailies over here. I don't think I actually worded it so aggressively, but still pretty funny, I think. Ah, we're not making that. All these new people coming in, and now we can't do the fate that spawns right after our critical engagement because they do it while we do the engagement. You just can't have nice things. Like, we were just us. Hey, Tim. Hope you're doing well. An insider agent. They're stealing our playground. I don't really mind. I'm just trying to be funny. The title of a 1000 carrot chest is Bonnie Blessed. Oh yeah, I see. That is actually one that you need. I do see that, Naomi. That's a very fair point. basically Biss. There was just an ice orb over there that was just there. Just to be there. It wasn't actually within reach. Weird. I didn't even know that was a possibility. That it would just place, like, fake outs on the field. The bells toll! Lizard blessed. Oh, pangolin blessed. That'd be pretty funny. That's what it'll be when lizards become bastions next expansion. For them specifically, it's called pangolin instead. Hey Luna! And Mia! Hope you're doing well. Also just saw now, Crusher says, I found a carrot. How do people do this coordinate sharing in chat? I assume I need to type something specific. Control and right click. It's funny, I can never remember the combination when I just need to like tell someone. But when I just do it, I just know. Whoa. She's spinning out of control! Oops. Boomet says, I recently was farming fates in the final Dawntrail area. Most respectful farm I'd seen so far. Not a single word spoken, and we always waited for each other. Of course, then someone had to join and completely mess up our rhythm. Ah, yeah, the classic. We had a system. Now you're here. Hey, it's Akari. Hope you're doing well. Naomi says, okay, that's it. I will get into the instance after I'm done with the dishes and to pat the pangolin. That's the spirit. Wait, what did Cat get? Any muffins? Cat got a carrot. I don't know why I always come in from the south. For some reason, that entrance just doesn't exist for me. You know, I'm looking at the XP bars and I'm saying, I think the winner might end up being level 40. But it's gonna be a little close, I think. Ooh. Ha! Wow. Amazing. The speed boost so small that I can't even tell it's there. Oh! money. Wait, what? I got 100 silver coins and 160 and 160 gold coins. Now it's getting crazy, guys. A whole new world of Double Down. Yeah, I think we're like this critical engagement and like one fate, potentially. Maybe 2 fates from hitting 40. Bit further from hitting max Geomancer. But that's okay, I wasn't sure either. Snipe the lizard. There's a chance. How's this? I'm watching your knowledge level with keen interest. Are you implying something? I'm just quite sure the instance is very full. It's not. It actually was. It seemed like it was dead. Because we had like a good full hour where no one joined. And then suddenly... Three types of dash. Yeah, and I'm a black mage. You can never trust the black mage. Oh, looks like you got led into a dead end where the mechanic will hit. Meanwhile, the black mage just going. And then just teleporting away to someone else who did it right. It was open still since you've gotten Tower Weather, but you had very low priority on it, I guess. Low priority on what? I'm guessing low priority on getting in. Yeah, exactly. I suggested that maybe earlier, like there was so much pressure that multiple servers got opened at the same time. And then, you know, when one of them needed replacements, the other one couldn't have. Or like that now then this one didn't get them. By the way, Erdl, I think the carrot thing we were talking about earlier was because Crusher had found a carrot, not because they needed one. But did you need a carrot, Erdl? Where the carrots for? They open... effectively, they open special chests that give loot that can include another carrot. They also include 200k gil. But it's just extra loot, and there's an achievement. So, you know. And I believe there's a title. So. That's why. But they tend to hit a price point where the probability that they pay themselves back is not in your favor. Ugh. Ow. Aru says, out of curiosity, you got plans to do Fog Down Magic's Extreme at some point? I don't know. I don't have any... my plans currently are that I wanted to do some Northhorn, because it's a fun place for us all to hang out in. I don't even know if we'll actually get around to doing Fog Town Magic at all. There it is. Oh, right. Quest handing. I didn't do the first Fork Tower either. Looks like somebody's positively brimming with knowledge. As for me and the crew, we've defeated those beasties. The ethereal node should be fully functional. This is it. Time you headed to the tower and took down the index. Oh. Hey, Shark. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not happening. I believe the clarinet dragon is over here. Four minutes to pots. What a nice level 40 you got there. Thank you. Pretty proud of it myself too. Yami says our fizz range got sick on short notice, so your cop prog is cancelled. Oh man. Man. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Pots first, I assume. I don't know why I went up all the way up there for it. I think it's just that I was drawn to the marker. The map markers we have this time around, Echodance, is that people went around. People went around and placed markers on where silver chests spawn, so that we can easily find those. Flap, 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 flap. It's the bouncy lizard. I sure hope there are a lot of people for that critical engagement. Smash cut to a single person. Oh no, Angel is there. Oh, you're alone over there. You forgot which dispeller. You not finished that? How is that even possible? Is on a break? Cosmetic? No. What I mean is, like, you're already level 40. How? Man. All these new people. They took our gerbs. It's getting real full in here. Apparently the server system just decided, you know what? That one can go for another 3 hours probably. Just put it back into circulation. Wink. Chaos! Chaos! Yeah, I don't know if I'll do extreme. I already got a carrot? Nice. Yum! Yummy carrot. Ode of the underfoot. I will crush you underfoot. In the name of the Emperor. Oh wait, wrong boss. You're still at it. Amigo! Sloppy! Shame there isn't an instant swap NPC. I mean, I feel like they have put plenty of opportunity into the game for people to like get into the instance they want. The unfortunate reality is that you kind of have to be there when people go in as a result. Oh, hi. Oh boy, oh dear. Oh boo. How is that called biting scratch? That does not make sense. It involves neither biting nor scratching. What are you doing, Stormcaller? I want to name this new move I made, which is a huge Konei with my flapping wings. Okay, what do you want to call it? I was thinking biting scratch. What do you mean he literally scratches the front with his claws and it is a biting gust of wind as in the descriptor? I guess it just feels weird to me. Hey, Deadman! Gus says, just saying if you maybe want to do the normie tile today, you totally should put up an Alliance PF for it. I'm saying it for no reason at all. I mean, we could try that. I just have a... I just don't expect that to work. Because I have this sneaking suspicion that I just can't make something like that happen. So we sure have a lot of tanks all of a sudden. That poor fake out over there. It's the same one last time. Weird. Yeah, probably muffins. My expectation isn't that people wouldn't join. My expectation is that we're not enough people. We could try that. Is there a critical engagement spawning like right about now? Otherwise we could go out and try it now, but I don't think... Oh, everyone is level 40. We could try it. We could try it if everyone is up for that, but I don't know if everyone is up for that. Alana says if we go for doing that, we should do it now. Okay, well, sure. Let's try that then. Cat, it's more about actually forcing the thing to spawn, in a way. We don't know, like, isn't there something about a pre-made for Fork Tower makes it spawn sooner or something like that? No? Then I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. So I'm just gonna say it like this, Faust. I'm not hopping out. If if this whole set of 8 are, if any of them is like, nah, I don't feel like it, then I'm not hopping out. Then we just not. There is space in this instance. So you might be able to snipe in here, but... I mean, I didn't even expect to see the tower today necessarily. It was a maybe. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know how it works, as it turns out. I didn't do the first tower either. Do you know how the rewards work per tower? Jace, I've never been there. How would I know? I just reached the level. But you can share if you want. I don't know how it works. I just hit level 40 and I did not do the first tower. He says the tower spawns every 35 minutes or so. That often? I'm assuming that it doesn't spawn while it is underway. Hey, Crab Galaxy. Hope you're doing well. No, you're an angel. Oh, no. Hey, Night Stars. But yeah, I don't know how any of it works. For Southhorn, all I know is that I never cared to do that Fork Tower, so I didn't. And I eventually just lost interest in the content altogether, to the degree that I had like 2 Phantom jobs that were like halfway leveled, because I was using one to grind gold coins, and the other one I was just leveling. Ilana says that the weather forecast said that there might be a Fork Tower in like 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, sorry about the confusion, Faust, but like I said, I don't know how valuable the tower is for people that do Northhorn. So I'm like, oh, we could do that if people want to do that, but if people just want to hang out here, then that's what we're doing. Hey Mazoom, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, Faust. I think we will still get there, but guys, guys, leaving does not fix that. The reason why there was a desire for us to go out is so that we can make a whole new party and then re-instance entirely. I don't think Faust is actually here in the instance. So it's that one person leaving doesn't solve it. That's not what it's about. It's about 8 players leaving this instance. No, Faust, the reason why I'm being really particular right now is because we have several people in this party who will just leave the party on a whim to make room for someone else. And I'm saying that doesn't work. That's not what the problem is right now. Ow. I mean, Mazu, do you own a, like, do you play on a subscription, or are you still on the free trial? Let me start with that. Uh-oh. I think I'm dead. Maybe not. That's what I mean, Ardal, but I don't see Faust in this one yet. But I would love to do the tower if it happens, but I don't want to like strong arm people to do it in a certain way. I'm very sorry. It's very confusing for me. I mean, Mazu, there's one particular problem with your question. Only you can truly know whether you think Reaper is fun. So you're trying to like look ahead and be like, is it any good? I can assure you that there are people that think Reaper is the coolest thing in the game. There's also people that will say, nah, Ninja's more awesome. And then you can probably see where the problem is there, right? Personally, I don't play Reaper that much. I prefer other jobs. So I would also be biased. There's also something to be said that Reaper will probably feel kinda meh with only a fraction of its toolkit if you like try to rush to high level and your MSQ is still like level 50 something. Oh, tower. How? What? How? Why can I not queue for the tower? I have it unlocked. Why can I not queue for the tower? Where? People, explain what to do. Don't say whether I can or not. What do I do? Time is running out. Where do I go? Thank you. Don't just huddle around the thing and then talk about how I can't. It unlocked on the stream, Angel. Bonk bonk. Does only the last bit of it give XP, or what's going on? Well, in that case, I could choose something more effective or helpful. What would that be, though? Which ones is it that shares with Silver Cannon? It shares with Shock Cannon. I heard something about not to use Silver Cannon if there is a dancer. And yeah, I am playing Black Mage Mazu. I don't know if I would specifically call it the king of DPS, but it is a quite unique job. They both cannot be up at the same time. Yeah, that's why I'm like, maybe I should just use the cannon that doesn't apply it. Mazu, now you might be shocked. What job am I playing right now? Why do you think I'm playing it right now? I'm playing Cannoneer. Yeah, you can play exactly what you want, Mazu. All jobs are viable. There are very, very specific contexts in which your choice might matter a lot. But let's just put it like this. If you are at that level of gameplay where you have to deal with that, then you are also at a skill level and an investment level where you will just go, okay, well, I guess I'll play what's best. And I already have everything leveled, and I have the gear for all the jobs that matter. And I just have to, because I'm a world-first competitor to try and clear as the very first team. If you're not that, then you can do whatever you want. Maybe if you just want to clear week 1, you might sometimes have to choose the optimal thing. But all other contexts, everything is viable. Play what you want. The king of funny circles. Oh my. Is that 2 Alteroides noodled together? Poor guy. At least they grew bigger. But that looks painful. Herpetology. Oh, sorry, Naomi. Maybe you'll have a chance when you get out. So it's only money at the end. Oh, sorry, only XP from the last fight. Epic hero. I expected that to be bigger. Thunderfrost Tempest. Wow! Right. It's a study of reptiles and amphibians? Does that include lizards? I'm pretty sure that sounds like it includes lizards. Whee! Hey. But it does not include birds. Man! I was gonna say, like, that's a reptile. Why not? Uh-oh. 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 Hey. You know, the huge brain here is more that I can do a bunch of damage while having instant cast like crazy. That's a real big value because I don't know what to expect. So I have to a lot of the time just run. Ow. Cannon! Boom. Cannon! Boom. And cannon! Boom. Ow. It hit me! Ow. Boom. 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 I don't think I quite get the orbs thing. Explosion order? If an orb gets hit with the same element, it explodes? Ah, okay. Hey, Rust. Hope you're doing well. What? Boom! Boom! Boom, I say! Right. Loot. Notes. And an arcane amulet. Remember to loot. Caetsu says I love having view from both black mages at once. Hey Caetsu, hope you're doing well. It is indeed a tower of magic. Huh? It's a trap. Kaboom! 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 Those traps are the most deadly thing in the entire tower? That does not surprise me. Slightly reminiscent of the loop from Regine. Kai casts gun? Yeah, I'm a black mage. That means I use black gunpowder. Hey, Sounds Amigo. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much, Sound Amigo. And I'm glad that my guides helped you. I think I just basically... Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to come over there? Oh, for the loot. Right. I was just attacking while trying to read a comment. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Get a maximum 14. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna die here. Get a maximum 14 amulets from all the coffers in a single run. Let me put it like this. Unless chat is like screaming at me whenever I'm passing a chest, there's a very real chance that I'll miss some. Because I'm, you know, streaming also. Ow. So I will often miss it because I'm like reading chat and things like that. If you've ever watched a stream and thought, how does he not see the thing that is right there? That's the reason. It's because whenever there's like room and it seems safe, the streamer's probably not looking at the game as much. It's really weird. We're just running. But yeah, the compensation is that then the chat says what you need to know. You've got danger zone stuck in my head for the past few weeks. That's the spirit. It's a song, Caetsu. You know, I've seen bosses do this thing so many times that I'm like, whenever I see a left half room cleave, I'm like, all right, and the right half room cleave? Well, I'm glad that that one was lenient on the timing. Oh, like that, it's the swords. Guys, I figured it out. It's the swords. Oh, I goofed up my ice mode, apparently. I forgot Blizzard 4. I think that's the second time tonight that I forgot Blizzard 4. Ow. Almost. I just angled it wrong. I was angled in the correct direction. I just angled it too much. Ow. Yeah, toe touched wall. Wrong. Incorrect. How dare you do the mechanic wrong? Ah. This is similar to Bosha, yes. Ow. Oh. Oh. Twitch says ad break as well. See you in a bit if you get thrown into the ad hole, everybody. I sort of got the mechanics. The problem was that there's too many things to see all at once, and like I'm not sure where, like, when to expect them. How many bosses are there still? 4 bosses. Oh boy. Oh, 4 total. That looks like loot. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah. I should also think about what job to get that juicy XP on, I suppose. Frog. Because it shouldn't be Geomancer. That one is almost maxed already. I have heard of this, Angel. I do remember you mentioning that back in Southhorn, I believe. I also already have Monk leveled. You know what? I think I'll put it into Berserker. That one is pretty rough to level, I recall, because it doesn't really unlock anything. It has a level 1 and a level 2 ability. And then it gets something at level 3, I think. Something like that. Ow. Thanatology. Ancient Fire 3. It's stronger because it's old. You know how it works, everybody. Need level 3 to be good, but only on tanks. Yeah, I have heard of all this. But I'm also currently getting gear for my tanks. That is unfortunate, Echo Dance. That does not sound very fun. Heads roll. I'm gonna come in. It looks like this is where the cool kids hang out. Uh-oh. This is no longer where the cool kids hang out. Yeah. Wow. Some weird looking heads. It looks like they're missing the nose. I'm coming over here. Hey Milo. Do you know what we're doing? I believe in you. Ah. Ah, yes, the classic. Boom. Oh man, I got shoved out of my ley line, so that one's a little bit behind. Man. Ah, of course. At least you can live one. Does that one rotate? Nope. Death Shroud. Rah. Evil. Blam! I think I'll get all three now. Hey, the cooldown reduction of haste or whatever. It just works. And was it the next boss after this gives XP? Right. Ah! Ouch! How considerate that you showed the AoEs at the last second. Thanks. Ow. In that case, boom. Wow. Yeah, that would at least skip this part where you only have one button. I don't know why they did it in that order. Oh well. No one saw the awkward hard-casted Blizzard 3 because I clicked the wrong button. Oh, the loot! Dang it! I'm coming back! Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good thing you're keeping an eye out. 2 in the next hall. Noted. Yeah. Guys, I have a feeling that I'm not getting to see the start of this fight. Witness wisdom's true potential. I have a flying bow. Thank you. Ramu looks different. It's okay, we're basically there. He's got another part-time job, I guess. Ow. Harp? Means circle AoE. Bow? Means what? Lines? Oh, circles on the outside. Flare. Wait. What? What's flare? Was that just a raid wide? For some reason, I was thinking that I got the Voln from the raid wide, even though I did remember that I got hit by something before. Like, huh? Did I do it wrong? No, it's just me being silly. That's a long mechanic. I expected that knockback to be way bigger. This is a boss from 5 named Omniscient. Well then. Wait, wasn't that his subtitle or something? Funny. All-knowing flames? I have some bad news for you, Mr. Index or Omniscient or whatever your name is. I don't think the flames hit harder by knowing more. I didn't actually know flames could know stuff, but here we are. And yeah, I don't think that you need to give them sentience. I really don't think that's necessary. Like, you give them sentience and then they're just like, ah! Those flames went to college. They went to college just like Tammy. Ow. That was a long list. That was an interesting use of that setup. Hey, Kruvia, hope you're doing well. Ow. I almost made it without dying on the last boss. Mean. A show of fork! Such potential squandered. Ah. We did it! We did the thing! Do I get the ducky? Huh? You can sure cast the pushback? Oh. Yeah, I thought about that and then I just didn't. I did not get a ducky. I got a lot of notes. Wow. Amazing. What's that supposed to mean? It says, you do not have that item. Yes, I do! As a matter of fact. Oh boy. That's a lot of stuff. What's this? Wow. Save point. Thanks. What? How do I get it? Was it just a survey point? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that. I thought it was the apocryph itself that I had to do something with. Enjoy, Mistle. What do you do with the arcane amulets? Can you eat them? You have a new option at the shop? Oh my, what's the option? That's a lot. Oh my. Oh no. The pity system. Nice. I think I'll look in. Actually, let's see here now. Caetsu, might I surmise the index was slain by your hand? I no longer send his presence. I'm betting you fought tooth and nail to reach the index and bring him down. Needless to say, we're glad to see and none the worse for wear. I don't wish to dampen the mood, but his defeat will not immediately restore the Northhorn to its original state. Nevertheless, with his reckless experiments laid to rest, the world can rest easy. Thanks to you, my heart wells with hope for the Isle. I look forward to witnessing its recovery over the years to come. Of course, with the demise of the Index, the Isle's ward ought to gradually dissipate, as will the force that has held your ship in place. In fact, you might be able to leave already. Let's go pay Ovengeim a visit then, shall we? I'll do that later. We still have time here. We still have timer left on the timer. Not making that or that. Can try. Nah, not making that. Making that. Maybe. We got the tower done. Why is it still on the way? Did someone go AFK in there? And now we're back to just chill farming. Noja, enjoy your time. Hey. Another thing on the list cleared. Alright. Back to Zirkin. What does that do? A punch. The other one is unsafe for a black mage to use. We just do this. And this and this. Hey, Tinley. Hope you're doing well. thank you, everyone. The help with the understanding of the tower. And I'm sad that we couldn't bring more people in the chaos of it all. How's the tower? It was nice. We did the thing. How much damage does this do? But jeezity, it's not that much. Probably not worth using unless you're low HP already. Is it juiced up versions of those same 4 bosses in the extreme? Yes. Fantastic. And trash packs are more complex. I mean, admittedly, that doesn't take much. How much is 1 Xenoglossy worth? Oh, well. It's that easy, everybody. Just hit it hard but once, that'll do. The really long mechanic, yes, is the tutorial for the extreme version. That does not surprise me. That is definitely like the most, like, they set up this whole thing with the elements and that, and like different ways to trigger them. And then, like, they do a mix of it. Like, I'm assuming that maybe, like, just, I have not looked at a guide or anything. That wasn't obvious. I would assume that there might be more elements. So, like, 6 elements instead of 3. And maybe there are more ways for them to trigger it to, like, make it even more confusing. You can, Angel, if you want to, but don't you want to play the game? Jack. That sounds terrible. I'm kind of disappointed you didn't share that in the stream chat, because I'm sure people would have quite a field day with that. A healer in Meso Terminal playing White Mage that didn't attack at all, pretty much. To the degree that their ad had full HP. when Shaq came over to help. And from what he could tell, the only spells the healer was doing was Medica 3 and 1. Which means that on that boss, they spent a very long time doing nothing. They also died to Doom, so even all that, like, thinking room that they gained by not attacking was wasted on them not looking at debuffs. It's still 3 elements, but it's a way harder version. Always 6 fast, alternating 2 per element. Add predict mechanic, donut plus small AoE on platforms, and personal mechanic. Oh boy. So it's faster, but mostly the same, but there's just other stuff on top. Right. Hey Harry, hope you're doing well. It's alright, we just did the forked tower. Yeah, exactly. If you ever worry that you're not good enough to play a tank or a healer or something in a game like 14, the fact that you worry about that likely already places you pretty decently. Because you probably wouldn't do what I just, like, the thing that I just described. Because you'd be too worried about not doing enough to do something like that. I mean, everyone needs a chance to learn, but in a dungeon like Meso Terminal, if the only buttons you press in the whole dungeon is Medica 3 and Medica 1, there's no saving you. And there's no excuse. You can't get that far and come to that conclusion being reasonable. Surely not. A healer fell in the terminal in Meso City. Build the carry light party and save the day. Oh man. It's Aratago. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to have you. The Nefarious Pure 1 White Mage in a level 100 dungeon? Yeah, exactly. Dang it. If we're to make it to that critical engagement, we need to pump it a lot more. Are people sitting on cooldowns or something? I feel like it went faster earlier, but I didn't see anyone run away. So I don't know how that's possible. I did finish Geo. It took a whole one fate, and it was done. Ow. Thank you for the reminder, Angel. Exactly, Echo Dance. How would you get that far and not think, I could attack a little bit. I'm spending so much time just standing here. How many Phantom jobs do you have capped? You can actually tell from the Phantom Mastery at the top of the screen. It's a buff. I have 8 maxed. That's also why I'm specifically doing Southhorn jobs, because supposedly they need less XP to max out. This button is called Glare, must be an emote. If the thing that makes it weird is like, how do you get that far and never having needed to attack? That's impossible, which means that the only possible conclusion is that the person has gone like, oh yeah, well those are attack buttons for when you don't have a party. And if that's the kind of person you're dealing with, there's no saving. There's nothing you can do. Because they will, for some reason, they will fight you to the death over the justification of them going, no, I don't have to attack. There are other people that can attack. And my role is named healer, as you can see. Oh, right. The left-right cleave. How did they beat the solo instances? Yeah, exactly. They do that by going, oh, well, there's no one else, so I guess I'll have to do it myself. Oh boy. And I'm not just making this one up. This is a justification that I've seen thrown around quite a lot whenever the topic of having to attack as a healer comes up. Is the, well, no, as far as I see, that's not how that works. It's a button you have for attacking when you're alone. Completely ignoring that. If that was the case, why would they give you more than Stone 1? You know? Like, if it was just there so you had an attack for when you were alone, you wouldn't need to be given anything more than Stone 1. Do they not think the funny holy button could be useful in dungeons or something? I don't know what to tell you, Echo Dance. The best I can do is try and imagine what they think. It's really difficult. If only the White Mage job quest had a character that wanted to only heal, but then the game shows that's wrong. Right? I mean, technically, if we're going to be a little bit pedantic, it is the Conjurer quest line, if I recall correctly. But yeah, exactly. It's like the game has it built in to say, you do know you're supposed to help, right? Wow! That's a lot of damage! That was the moment where I should have hit Deadly Blow. That was the moment. Umid says, I think there should be a pseudo-achievement that isn't an actual achievement that pops up whenever a healer does a duty without any attack spells or a tank without any mitigation that just says, congrats, you did it wrong. It would be really funny, but I can probably see why they wouldn't do that. But it would be really funny. Phantom Gladiator. I think that's a later unlock from Southhorn, right? I don't have that one, if I recall correctly. That's something I'd have to come back for, but for now, no need. Did it take us that long to get to Northhorn today? There's something they added in a patch? Yeah, then I don't have it. I definitely don't have it. Because I didn't come back when they were like, oh, we've added more things to Southhorn. I was like, great. For those that want to do that. The tower expanded our timer. Oh. I guess that does make sense. Mystic Knight Dance on Gladiator. I will have to eventually get the currency to do that if I want to max out, I suppose. But that's just not... Like, I can max out everything else first, I guess. Is it for silver or gold coins, those jobs? Because if they're for gold coins, then I guess it's like from something that gives less XP. Well, if it's silver, then you have to do a bunch of fates again. You don't have to Google it, it's just if you knew. Harry says silver. Hey Mystic Man, hope you're doing well. Says, I'm a Sprout Lalafell tank, and your video on tank from a healer's perspective helped so much during a dungeon that someone asked if we were on an alt. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Mystic Man. That is fantastic. Yo, are you an alt? The actual Sprout? Monk. Wait, Mystic Knight, sorry, and Dancer are silver, Gladiators gold. Right. Crusher said, my cat sat on my laptop and now nothing works anymore. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good, Crusher. That's really bad. I'm glad to hear that, Mystic Man. I do believe that there's like very small, like smaller changes with the healers that have changed since that video, but it doesn't really affect anything. I think the one thing that maybe stands out is I think it predates Holy getting a shorter cast time, but it doesn't change anything. Like, they're playing mostly the same way anyway. But I'm glad that it helped. that it helped that much even. Beam, beam, beam. I'm a little confused. Why is there a check mark on Rage, but not on Deadly Blow? What? Because Deadly Blow has an upgrade, right. How does that work? Increase the potency of Deadly Blow based on the amount of damage you have taken while the effect is... Well, but where do you get pent-up rage from? Is that from regular rage? Checkmark is to assign the default slot in this... Oh! Oh, okay. Right. Thank you, Killers. Rage you get... Okay, well, the trait doesn't say that you get it from Rage. It's giving a rage of options, indeed. You're playing Warrior. Nice. Dianthony. Yeah, exactly, Dianthony. It's like one of those things I'm like, I think this wasn't in that video because that was like Endwalker. Hey, Echo Dance! Look, it's the Clarinet Dragon! Snaking Necro Breath! On your weeklies for Cold Crescent? That's a fantastic question. I have no idea. I just hang out and then it happens. XP from them is quite nice. Yeah, the reason why I don't really worry about that... Oh, right. Oops. Is that, I mean, they just get completed as I do stuff. And either we finish or we don't. That's okay. Oh boy. It's not that I don't want to check. The reason is that I'm fighting a Clarinet Dragon. Well, in that case, Mystic Man, you have passed one of the points in the story that is by many considered like one of the most boring bits. So if you didn't even notice, fantastic. The Costa del Sol saga? That's a lot. That's not happening. We cleared most of them. We also might see the Clarinet Dragon again. Look! It's a regnant chimera. I don't know what you read. It's regnant. Okay, Mira, get regnant. And now it's dead. Now it's straight up dead. Don't worry, 5 more will spawn. I do see, I guess we got like at least 10 minutes, if not like 15 minutes or so on the clock from doing Fork Tower. Oh, oops. Doing the entire timer. Maybe we'll do the critical engagement that is coming up and then say that was that. He shot himself. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to the game. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Probably just as fast, just round from here. The laptop has recovered from cat. That's great to hear, Crusher. That's good. Phew. That is great. Yeah, I think we'll do... I mean, you don't have to go out with me, but I think we'll do this and then hop out. Cat Damon says, what did I do? I don't know, you sat on Crusher's laptop? What do you have to say for yourself? What do you plead? Yeah, that would break it. Yeah, okay. Crutches says they may be angry that they always get their food a couple hours later than normal when there is a stream. Oh no! Oh no! When is the Crusher cat supposed to get food normally? 5 p.m. So is that right when stream starts? Oh no. And Cat says, hey, if not seed, why warm? I think, wasn't this one of, if not the first, critical engagement of the night of the evening? I think it was. Local Mikote found to be causing mass tech outage due to urge to sit on laptops. The destruction is unstoppable. Did the NA server die again? Or was that cat too? Second one. The first one was the one where you tanked it. Oh, right. Indeed. Ah! Not my ley line. Don't eat my ley lines. They're not healthy for you. They're made of pure magic. And fat. Maybe. Is this Chort 2.0? I think if he's Chort, he'd definitely put his points in something else. Ow. Forgot to dodge the last one. Thank you. I didn't mean it like that, Crusher. I did not mean it like that. They get more than enough treats in between, even during stream? Oh, okay. So it is just a classic case of a cat being like, well, the bigger treat. I haven't eaten in 1 hour. I'm basically starving. I'm disappearing. Look at how thin I am. Right, I think that I will call it that for tonight. In the North Horn. Just because we get an extra 20 minutes doesn't mean we will use them. Oh, right, I have to clean. I thought I already had one. Oh, it's because I'm not in. That's why. Huh? What? Ilana, do you want to sell that or something instead? Isn't that pretty valuable? No. Well, thank you. Oh, right, can't use it here. Perry the platypus! A platypus? Perry the platypus? Oh no! Now I have a ducky. Thank you. But that's a classic crusher, whether it's a dog or a cat or anything else. Ugh, I'm dying. You have to feed me, Mom. I'm wasting away. I fed you 30 minutes ago. Yeah, whole 30 minutes. It's like an eternity, Mom. I'm dying. I see the light. Thank you, Nana. But that is an unfortunate overlap with me entering in with the 5 PM stream starts and the cats being like... How much it gives per full run? How much does what give per full run? Oh, extreme. Is the extreme version a lot faster to get into? Because if it is a lot faster, then that's probably the bigger benefit, I guess. I mean, how when you want to do Fork Tower Magic Extreme, how quick, like, from standing here, where I am right now, to entering, how quickly is that? Like, to entering the Extreme Tower. Same time as if you'd enter full alliance into normal? Oh, okay. Because if it was like a lot faster, then maybe that's where the value is. I'm guessing it takes a lot longer, even if you know what you're doing. Right. By the way, we're probably going back to Northhorn next week as well. That it wasn't like that was it done. I think this is a pretty good Wednesday thing. We can do that more. But now we can participate in the tower if it happens. And get all of those arcane amulets. And maybe ducks. That said, if you'd like to be part of the Discord community server, there's a link right there in the chat. There you'll find the weekly schedule where you can see what else is coming up in the coming days. I usually updated Sunday or Monday. You also found the announcement room with links to videos and streams, and I put them out. And if you grab the reminder roll in the Rollers Hunters room, you get a notification whenever I do that. Also, the next one around 15 minutes before stream starts. You can catch it right when we go live. And if you'd like to support the channel even more directly, you can like over the YouTube side of things, you can follow, you can subscribe, you can become a member, you can super chat, you can cheer, do all of that goodness. If you don't like any of that, there's also the Ko-Fi link that Aridel posted right there in the chat. It all helps support me and the channel directly, so that I can focus on doing stuff like this with all of you, without having to worry about algorithms and whatnot. So thank you so much for the support. But let's see if we can find someone to raid before we call that a thing. And a run. And a go. Reggie's playing Final Fantasy 16, everybody. Let's go and check that out. Anyway, good night, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where in the world, and hope to see you all very soon. Bye-bye.